See you, Steve.
Did such a good job. You're on it again, huh?
You got it. I think next tournament we might. So we've been experimenting with that camera, and then we might throw one in center field that can zoom in on the batter. And then they've got an app that we might ask one of you guys to run, and you can
just let the phone sit there the whole game.
Well, we would still do commentary somehow,
Okay.
but then you can run from an iPad. You can just rotate the different angles.
That's funny.
So we'll see.
Well, you get a big iPad out in center field. You get one playing home play, you know. Third base line, you know.
Right.
Right on first base over there.
Regular
I mean, you got the whole thing going here.
Heck yeah, man.
You might get more than 23 people
24.
on the stream.
24
is the record
viewers.
now, right?
Yeah.
23.
Yeah,
24
we
is
got
the record,
24.
Yeah, I brought my earbuds today, so I'm going to plug in today.
I love it.
I was watching it. Well, see, you don't even get that because it's like Ann and I listen to one.
Yeah.
So you don't get the two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nothing is more flattering than when I see people doing that.
Well,
But
it's we, honest to gosh,
the stats.
we watch it or listen. Yeah, watch and listen to it
Yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, we had to go to another grandkids thing
Yeah.
last game.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, so we take off, we'll put it on when we're driving.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's a 5-second delay, but it's like, hey, we got to see everything that's going on.
Get the
Elijah pitching, you know,
Yeah.
that was the one we missed. But
That's awesome.
It was fun.
I love it.
No,
I love it.
Great.
All right. Have a good morning. Becky Burrell, what's your thoughts on today's game?
On the game, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really bad at adulting right now. I didn't bring my winter coat, so.
We've already had to.
That's the thing.
We've already had an adult today ask if there was a blanket they could borrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
It's
So
okay.
I'm kind of firing myself from adulting.
It's all right. I mean, it's kind of Glenn's fault.
Great.
Glenn
Great.
should have
Great.
reminded you.
God.
Yeah.
Get it together. No, I think it'll be great.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
3 games. You know, it's much easier to do 3 games when you know you get the whole day off tomorrow. Right?
That's kind of my attitude too.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to
Yeah.
leave the house. No one has to leave the house tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
How about you?
We're we'll go to church and then family's coming.
All right.
Oh.
Good for you.
So yeah, that'll be the
Are
day.
you cooking?
I think what she's smoking is cooking.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
We did that for Thanksgiving a couple years ago.
Okay. Cool. Whoa, Ada, you got a phone?
We're Pinteresting together.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Have fun. See ya. Graydon Bancroft. How you feeling? Graydon, are your parents going to be watching from Greece?
No, I think they might be on their plane.
Oh, okay. Maybe they get Wi-Fi on that plane.
Hey, you should take that bottle, like spray your armpits with the bottle.
How we doing? Good. All right. How we doing, Lando?
Pretty good.
E-Money? Saint Burger? We good? Okay.
You gotta come up with a nickname for Saint.
Take your glove off. Oh, actually, no. Just take off your gloves and go like this.
Santa Claus? No. Yeah, we'll come up with one. I have to come up with one for Ethan because on my cheat sheet it says ED and I don't know if it's Ethan Danielson or Elijah Deerdorf, so that's why I do E-Money. All right, guys, good luck.
Dude, how do you not know?
Elijah Deerdorf, how we doing? We're good. Did you shave this morning?
No.
Oh.
Does it look like I did?
Yeah. Looked like you shaved this morning. Ian, did you shave this morning? No? Your mom was talking about how lucky you are that you got her olive skin and how easy you tan. Is that true?
I don't tan that well.
All right.
Not like my dad though. He's super pale.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, you're kind of the guy. You and Joey kind of know everything about every team we play. What can we expect from this game?
I mean, it might be close.
Okay. It was last time we played them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on our feeling.
What was it? So we played them. This was our last win last year, right?
Yeah.
and we beat them like 4-2. Was it?
It was 5-4. I think
5-4.
Ethan had a walk-off.
That's right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Went to extras.
Right. Right.
Because of me.
Yep, that was it. We're joined now by Matt Burrell, Gamechanger extraordinaire. Matt, you got anything you're looking forward to today?
Just the sun coming out.
Yeah, 10 degrees warmer. Would help a lot. Anywhere you want me to go? I was going to actually try sneaking around right. Nope, that's not going to work.
I mean, this net's kind of weird. So.
Yeah. How we doing, ladies?
You better get your warm chair out. We're doing good.
Okay.
We're doing good. I got the bleachers all to myself.
Man, alive.
I may join you.
Finn Burrell, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
We're doing great, man. How'd they warm up today, Coach?
Good. Ready to go? Should be a good. Could be a good day.
You cold? Yeah.
So cold was it going to be here, and then all of a sudden you
Yeah.
guys are coming?
Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to do this instead of football. So, didn't occur to me till last night. I should probably tell one of the coaches, but yeah. Sorry.
Justin was pleasantly surprised.
Okay. Sorry if I messed with the schedule, but here we are. Good luck. We're batting first. Can I sit by you for our at-bats?
Yeah. Where he's at now.
Yeah, same. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, welcome to game number 5. Ames Storm takes a 1-3 record into today's extra interesting matchup against Bats. Similar to how the Iowa State Cyclones and the Iowa Hawkeyes have a rivalry, being in the same state, the Ames Storm and the Bats have a bit of a rivalry, as they're both quote-unquote headquartered in Ames. These two teams met in the silver bracket Final Four at the state tournament last year, and Ames Storm won a thriller 5-4 in extra innings on a walk-off hit by Ethan Danielson. But it's a new year, and aims to look to get win number 2 on the season. This is Elijah Deerdorf batting leadoff.
So I thought since you had like a family pack or something like that, that included like a meat. Okay. It's kind of like
He'll take a ball outside there to start.
well, we can do that. That would be fun.
There's a strike.
And is that
Foul ball, strike 1. Elijah comes in today batting 500. One of 3 players with 4 runs. And one of 2 with 3 stolen bases. So we'd love to get him aboard. He does take a ball outside there. Thank you to the 9 of you who are tuning in here. Very chilly day in Waukee, Iowa. Deerdorf fouls that one off. This might be full count. Umpire's not helping us much. Takes one at the helmet. Now it'll be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. That's gonna be a foul ball. Good at bat here for Deerdorf to get going. The bats in purple. This is their 2nd game of the day already. That can either mean that they're sharp or tired. Yeah, great at bat for Deerdorf. He just sticks the bat out there. He'll see an 8th pitch. Typically, coaches don't like their pitchers throwing over 50 pitches in a day. There's a hard hit fly ball to second base, and the second baseman is able to field that one. So good 8-pitch at bat for Deerdorf, but he's down on a pop fly to second. This will bring up Colton Hibbing. Colton batting .250 here to start the season, but also one of 3 with 4 runs on the year. He'll take a ball outside there. Hibbing the other with 3 stolen bases. So I'd love to get him aboard. And he crushes one to, that's gonna get to the warning track as he'll dig 4-2, and he is in with a stand-up double. He thought about sliding there, opted not to. But Colton Hibbing with a stand-up double to the warning track, and he is in. This is Lucas Dressler. Lucas just had an unbelievable weekend last weekend, as he'll take ball 1 in the dirt. Dressler batting .833. You heard that right, .833, with a .900 on-base percentage after last weekend's tournament. He'll foul one off there. Dressler leads the team in walks with 4. Also 1 of 2 with no strikeouts yet this year. And he'll take a ball in the dirt. Hibbing will dig for third and get in easily. This is interesting. It's a very, very, very deep backstop. So it does make it easier for a runner on third to try and steal home. And Dressler, he picks up right where he left off. All that kid does is get on base. He bats in Hibbing. Hibbing, for the time being, leads the team in runs with 5. And this will bring up the barrel, Finn Burrell.
Confidence, Finn.
Finn had a interesting weekend last weekend. Hit 2 home runs. His Dressler pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. Ames Storm had a terrible year last year. I think 5 times got picked off on the base path. So the team this year has done a much better job of being talkative. So Burrell takes one in the dirt there. Dressler will get a stolen base, advance to second. Again, the Ames Storm are very talkative, very loud. If you can't hear them in the dugout right now, they go to school with at least 3 of these boys on the Purple Bats team. They would love to beat this team. Burrell is going to dribble one to first. It will advance Dressler to third. And Burrell didn't get to say it, but leads the team with 8 RBIs. I'll have to wait till next time to try and get more RBIs. I think they're going to say that this one hit Burrell's foot and it was a foul ball, which should give Burrell another chance.
All right, new life fan, let's go.
So now Dressler should have to go back to second. Oh, no. They did call Burrell out. I don't quite know what the ruling was there, but nevertheless, 2 outs, still in the top of the first here. This is Dexter Erdman. No batter. He'll take one outside as again Lucas Dressler advanced to third. He's there with 2 outs. Erdman, nice cut. Fouls that one off. Erdman batting 500. That's good for second best on the team. He's the other one with 4 runs so far this year. So for the moment, Hibbing with 5 runs, Erdman and Deerdorf with 4 on the season. There's a strike.
Do you? I never have cash. I was like, I have $1, so I put $1 in the bag. That was it. Fallon had to pay.
Erdman down on strikes. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Ames leads 1-0.
That's the only reason why I have $1. I think her first
What was the ruling there?
They said it was an out. I would have called it a foul ball, but I don't know the rules very well, Tim, I guess.
I guess you don't.
I'm not sure what the discussion was.
Huh. Weird.
No, because Landon and Dexter played. So it did hit off his foot. I saw it.
I was just saying, like, did we do a bad parking, John?
Do you know whose wagon this is?
No. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
I don't think it's cheap anymore. Wagon kids.
Okay, so we'll go to the bottom of the first here. This is going to be Ian Nelson on the mound.
All right, defense, here we go. Go through it, go through it.
Meet your defense real quick here. We got Lucas Dressler in left field, Landon Dahlberg in center. He is 5 for 5 on defensive outs so far this year. Dexter Erdman in right, Finn Barrell at third, Elijah Deerdorf at short, Ethan Danielson at second, Graydon Bancroft at first, and Colton Hibbing catching. There's a pop fly. Burrell under it. Plenty of time. And as Ian Nelson does quite often, he'll make a bid for a 3-pitch inning. And there we go. Burrell is gonna. Burrell not quite able to eat that one.
Hey, Finn, between pitches, just rake out the infield in front of you, okay? All right, turn to the middle.
2 pitches. A fly out and an error there. Runner will go. Hibbing not quite able to squeeze it. Runner advances to second. Good job by Danielson holding him at second there. It's going to take a Deerdorf fields it cleanly. And a great scoop from Bancroft. So again, Deerdorf slides over, scoops it up. Short hops it to first, but a great backhand from Bancroft gets our second out. So runner advances to third. The Bats doing exactly what Storm did in their top of the first. Leadoff runner out, second runner on, and there we go. That Burrell's gonna get his second out of the inning.
Landon, Graydon, Ian.
Go, everybody hit. Everybody hit.
Get in here.
It's just like, oh, Tim's on break.
I stole Finn's hoodie.
What a good idea. It is cool. Spans.
Okay, that was Landon Dahlberg. First pitch attacking and fly out to the first baseman. So this will bring up Graydon Bancroft. Bancroft with 13 home runs last year. Takes one low and away. Bancroft pops that one up. And he'll get new life. Bancroft hitting .333, but a .600 on base percent as he was hit by pitch twice last weekend. Swing and a miss there. And he'll strike out looking, as it was a very nice pitch from the Bats batter there, and Ames quickly.
Let's go, Ian.
6 pitches, 2 outs. This is Ian Nelson, your pitcher. I'll take one outside. On deck, Ethan Danielson. That one's low and away. I think this is the first batter for Storm that's had 2 balls, no strikes. Nelson swings at one there. That was for sure a strike. That's all you can ask. That one's inside, so 3 balls, 1 strike. We're on the verge of the potential first walk of the day. Swing and a miss. Instead, we'll go full count. So we're in the top of the second here. 2 outs, nobody on. Ames leads 1-0. Foul tip, caught by the catcher. We'll go to the bottom of the 2 after a 3-minute frame.
Hey Tim.
Yo.
You have to tell Matt why you hate a full count. Because when it was a full count, I said Tim hates a full count. And Matt goes, Tim hates a full count? Why? I'm like, I don't know.
It's just nerve-wracking. Yeah. And Colton always seems to get into him. Yeah. Well, not every day that you go this far in the game and you don't have a single walk. So.
Let's see, knock on wood.
Yeah. Oh, Ian don't walk people.
Don't put too much pressure on the pitcher.
All right. Whew, I love this hoodie.
Does that fit?
Yeah. Joey Franzen, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
We're doing good, buddy.
How many viewers we got right now?
10 million.
All right,
Yeah.
lock in, D, lock in.
That's not too good for today.
We were at 24 last week, so we'll see.
What's the record?
24. Yeah, we broke the record last week.
Same for last year was the record too?
Last year we got up to 23, and last weekend we got to 24. So yeah,
This year we should get to 100.
that'd be awesome. Maybe for school ball we will.
Yeah.
All right, bottom of the second here. There is a short blooper. Danielson can't quite scoop it clean. And so with one pitch, the runner is aboard. Your 3 outs today so far, 2 from Burrell, 1 from Deerdorf. No change to the defense. Dressler in left, Dahlberg in center. Erdman right. Runner will go. And a wise decision. Oh, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. So what happened there was the runner was going.
That's 2 outs we've given them. Let's go.
And Danielson was covering second, essentially waiting for the throwdown from Hibbing, but kind of got jammed, not realizing the ball was hit right at him, and it, like the Israelites going down the Red Sea, the ball managed to squirt between Danielson and Deerdorf, and so runner safe. Meanwhile, runner from first advances. So 3 pitches and 2 runners for the bats on.
Good job. You're in control right here.
Got a little wider lens here so you can see the base runners perhaps.
Nice pitch. Good spot. Good spot. Great spot, Ian.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball does get past. Ball gets past Hibbing. Runners will advance.
Hey, looking back. Go to first. Looking back. Go to first.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Good advice there from Coach Deerdorf in the dugout. Reminding the infielders, if they get the ball, look the runner down before you throw it. There's a swing and a miss. So bottom of 2, Ames leads 1-0, but in a little bit of trouble here. Runners on second and third, nobody out. 2 strikes on the batter though, a left-handed batter. The batter's gonna foul that one off. Be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Look good, Ian! Don't know what was wrong with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And batter's gonna foul that one off. So a weird weekend here. 3 games today, none tomorrow. Allows the coaching staff to pitch Nelson the whole time if they want to. A walk administered there. Not the worst thing in the world, so we got bases loaded. Now we got to force it home. There's a strike. Nice job of framing there by Hibbing. Strike 2. So Nelson, arguably the best curveball pitcher on the team, ahead in the count. You're likely to see him try to throw some filth, and he's gonna pop up the batter, foul. So we'll do it again. Nelson just can't quite put these guys away. Second straight batter he's got 2 strikes on. Good job by the batters, fouling them off. There's a rope in between short and third. And good job by Dressler in left field getting the ball in fast enough that runner from second is not able to advance. Probably a good call by the Bats third base coach, not sending him with nobody out. Still with bases loaded here, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Tie game, 1-1. Ball high. There's a strike. One ball, one strike, nobody out. Bottom at 2, bases loaded. Score tied 1-1. Ball a little low there. Bats coach is asking the runner on second to... Oh. So ball gets past Hibbing there, and runner from third advances home. Meanwhile, runners on first and second advance, so Bats take the lead, 2-1. Still nobody out. No idea what was wrong with that one. Must have been outside. No real argument. So bases loaded, nobody out. There's a hard hit ball. Deerdorf is going to field it, get the unassisted double play. No way. Could we possibly get the triple play? A triple play! A triple play for the Ames Storm. Nice job, guys. Triple play. I know. Have we ever done a triple play? I don't think so.
Ethan, Joey, Saint, that's all. Hey, Joe, remember Casey this morning? This guy's same tweet. Hey, sit on it, sit on it.
You didn't hear me say this, but that was really awesome, guys.
We ever done that before?
I don't remember touching the fielder's choice triple play button in Gamechanger ever. No.
Wow. Okay, so we're up to 14 million viewers right now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You just witnessed the first triple play in the history of Ames Storm. Deerdorf with an unassisted double, and then a runner from second got greedy trying to score from second, I think it was. Well, that works though. Didn't the runner from third... I think you should see a third run pop up here for the Bats at some point because the bases were loaded. I think that runner from third, his run's going to count. Anyway, Deerdorf with the unassisted double play. We'll call it 3 for him today, 2 for Burrell, half for Bancroft, half for Hibbing. This is Ethan Danielson. He'll pop out at second. And that'll bring up Joey Franzen. Joseph John Jingleheimer Schmidt Franzen. Had the pleasure of driving him down to the game this morning. Very courteous, respectful young fella. He'll take one low and inside. Make that 2, low and inside. Always tough on these pitchers having to go to a lefty. Joey, like half the Bats team, still wearing his sweatshirt. And Franzen has a 3-0 count. First one any batter has seen today. Chink in the armor. Don't know if you saw it there, but on the score, it popped 3-1. I'm looking over at Mr. Burrell operating the Gamechanger right now. He's still trying to figure that all out. And Franzen with a 4-pitch walk. This will bring up St. Berger. And then we'll have the top Saint again, one of 2 new players this year. Ball low, that's 5 straight balls thrown by the pitcher. Elijah Deerdorf, top of the order on deck. Make that 2 balls to Berger. 6 straight thrown. Franzen steals second. And you can see it on your screen there, the 3rd run for the Bats is official now. Again, the Bats there in the bottom of the 2nd, they had bases loaded, nobody out. The hit to the shortstop, Deerdorf, allowed the runner from 3rd to score, as Franzen is going to get his 2nd stolen base. But then the runner from 2nd got greedy, tried to score, and we were able to get him out. So Ames down 3-1 here in the top of the 3rd. There's a strike to Berger. That one seemed a little high. Make that 2 strikes to Berger. Thanks to the 17 of you now tuning in. We set a record last weekend with 24. That one's outside. Good call by the umpire, and Berger is going to draw the walk. So here we go. Elijah Deerdorf, your batter. Deerdorf flew out his first at bat. And he'll hit that one right away. That'll get right between shortstop and 3rd. I'll advance Berger to 2nd, Deerdorf on 1st. Gets the RBI of Franzen, and 3-2. Your score, still 1 out. Let's bring up Colton Hibbing. Doubled to deep right center, his first at bat. And this will be a pop-up foul.
Yes.
And it does drop.
Let's go. You got it, bud. Hands back.
So
Hands up by the chest.
Hibbing with new life there. 0 balls, 1 strike.
The score's right, the outs are right.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Up to 18 viewers now. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Hibbing fouls one off. So down 0-2. Good words there from Coach Deerdorf, reminding him got to have a bigger zone.
Good eye.
Ball low and away. Hibbing just started catching last weekend, and you know, as is common, sometimes the catchers can see the ball a little bit better, knowing how it's coming off the hand, down the pipe, whatnot. 2 straight balls here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, St. Berger on 2nd, Elijah Deerdorf on 1st. Ames down 3-2. And Hibbing's going to crush one up the middle. And that will load the bases, as Hibbing's got himself a nice 2 for 2 start to the day. This will bring up Lucas Dressler. Again, Lucas came into today batting an astonishing .833, and he got a hit. This boy this is his 12th plate appearance in 5 games. He pops one foul, and that is going to be caught. So for just the second time in 13 plate appearances, Dressler is retired. Just a fantastic start to the season. So Finn Burrell, this is as interesting as it gets. Burrell last weekend hit 2 home runs, had 8 RBIs. And Berger thought about going, opts not to. Probably a wise decision with the barrel, Finn Burrell, up to bat. And Burrell is going to fly to first, and that is caught. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Ames cuts the deficit in half. Down 3-2. Take a break. How you doing, Andy?
Good.
Good. Got 3 of these in you today?
I don't know. Hopefully I get a little acclimated.
Yeah.
Maybe have a big meal after the second.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Is it for sure that we have a break after the second game?
I guess I don't know.
No.
It's
if
contingent.
If we win one of the next two, then we play at 3.
You mean if we win?
If we win this one or the next one.
Then we play at 3.
Yeah.
Okay. But if we lose both or win both, we play at 5?
No. If we lose both, we play at 5.
Okay.
Any
so
other thing
the punishment for losing both is you have to stay late.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you play at 3. Okay. Got it. Jessica, did you hear that?
What?
So the punishment for losing both games is you stay at till 5.
Oh.
Otherwise, if you just win one, we play right away at 3, back to back to back.
Oh, so we gotta.
Yeah. Right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm warm, snug as a bug.
It's good on you.
Gwen, I might need some extra socks. If you got any? No, I'm joking, Becky. Good job on that score. That was a tricky one on that triple play.
It's not in Gamechanger the right way. I don't know how to get it. I can't figure it out right now, and I can't make it.
I saw it flash 3-1 and then go back to 2-1 and then back to 3-1.
Every time I put in a double play, it like automatic. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We got the score right.
we got the score right. We got the outs right.
Yeah.
Just have a little homework to figure out how to do that right the next time.
That's what Tom.
What happens again?
That's what Tom Pearl does. He goes back and watches games and does all the game changer stats. Rewatching the game. Okay, so here we are, bottom of 3. Ames down 3-2. About 48 minutes into the game. No changes to the defense. Dressler in left. Dahlberg in center, and Burrell looking for his third out, not quite able to get there. He's already got 2 today. Deerdorf's got 3. Bancroft, we're given half, and Hibbing half on that epic triple play to end the second inning. So I was just about to say, Burrell at third, Deerdorf at short, Danielson at second, Bancroft at first, Nelson on the mound, Hibbing catching. On the bench right now, St. Berger, Joey Franzen, 48 minutes into the 100-minute game. Ball outside. These two teams very even. They met in the state tournament Final Four of the silver bracket last year. There's a hit right at Deerdorf. Deerdorf's mother, if you haven't heard me say this before, still 29 years later, holds the Ames High School 100-meter dash record. Fastest woman to ever walk through the halls of Ames High School. Deirdre could have run more for that one if he needed to, but didn't. So he records his 4th out of the 7 so far today. Nice start for Nelson to get that leadoff batter retired. So these two teams, both made silver bracket in the state tournament last year. Itso Facto met in the Final Four, and Ames won 5-4 in extra innings on an Ethan Danielson walk-off. 3 of the boys on bats go to Ames Middle School. The rest go to surrounding schools, maybe from cities that don't have as good of a baseball program. This is the class of 2029. And word on the street is these Ames kids, they've got a good one. Oh, beautiful pitch from Nelson. Beautiful pitch. Squeezed by Hibbing there as he talks a little smack to some of the Bats fans, having enjoyed that curveball. Nelson with a smirk on his face. There's a strike right down the pipe. I think this batter's one of the 3 Ames boys. Hibbing tossing dirt at the feet of the Bats hitter. Bit of a joking in jest talking to him there. Still very, very chilly here. We're in Waukee, Iowa. There's a half swing from the Bats hitter. All smiles for Nelson as he faces the batter here. This is definitely one of their classmates. A very, very awkward thing to have to pitch against a classmate in a competitive game. That one's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of 3. Ames down 3-2. Temperature not yet in the 50s. And there is a hard hit ball. Dahlberg didn't think he could get to it. Dahlberg, of course, 5 for 5 this year on fly ball opportunities. If we wanted to pick on Dahlberg, we could say that he didn't charge that one because he didn't want to jeopardize that perfect 5 for 5 start on the season. Probably a smart idea with 2 outs. Don't let it get past you and turn a routine single. We're going to have a runner go here. Now there's a pop up for Bancroft. That's really high. It's in foul territory, but Bancroft is able to squeeze it, and Ames is out of the inning. And just like that, we'll go to the 4th.
Really concentrate, leaving that thing down or focus on the in, right? Hands the ball, okay? He's got stuff hit all day long. Let's go do it. Let's go. Runs on 3. 1, 2, 3, run! Let's go.
Everyone hits, everyone hits.
It's extra leg, it's right, let's go!
Hey, make a run right here, make a run.
It should be a blowout right now.
Make a run.
How was that this so long?
They should have scored nothing.
Colton, bro, how did you threw like a mountain of dirt on top of me, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why the didn't do anything.
Every time Colton got tapped, he'd like drop something and throw it at Daniel, like everything. His leg is not
Is that Marna?
That's Marna.
Is that Marna in there?
Yes. Can you show me that triple play again later?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Because I missed it.
It was the best part was it wasn't even really close. I mean,
Really?
yeah, they just mowed them all down.
Awesome.
So, super cool. You see Colton tossing dirt at.
No, Alex told me about it. I wish I would have noticed.
Okay, here we go. Dexter Erdman, your batter. Dexter struck out first at bat today. He'll get this one back. He is going to. He hits one to left field. It is fair. It is. There's a diving attempt by the left fielder, and it glances off the glove. Erdman with plenty of wheels to get to second, blows a kiss to the center fielder.
Number 10 respectfully request to Gabe.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, did you really phrase it that way?
Well, it's more or less the same.
Okay, all right.
Do you need this?
Yeah.
So here's Landon Dahlberg. We call him the Lando Guinea. Whoa, who's that lady in the Christmas tree coat that just walked by? That's my wife. All right, Dahlberg is going to hit one sharply to short, and Dahlberg with the wheels to get to first in no time. Great job of base running there from Erdman to get in the way of the vision of the shortstop. No doubt part of the reason he wasn't able to field it. He also tried to field that ball backhanded, which is an interesting choice, but again, Dahlberg super fast. He's in safe at first. He continues his .500 batting average. This is Graydon Bancroft. Bancroft pops one foul, and that will land safely foul. One strike on Bancroft. Again, Bancroft 13 home runs last year, 10 during the season, 3 in an all-star tournament. Dahlberg will steal. Ball low and away. Good call from the coaching staff, who again we thank as regularly as we can. Justin Dahlberg on third, Luke Deerdorf on first. Also some help here as Bancroft does pop one foul, and the catcher not able to squeeze that one, so new life for Bancroft. Let's go, Graydon! Also want to give a shout out to Josh Greenlee, who regularly helps with practice, and I believe Alex Danielson, Andy Miller, Andy Erdman as well. So Ames runners on second and third, nobody out. And Bancroft hits one past the shortstop. That'll score Erdman, that'll score Dahlberg, and Bancroft will hold at first as the Bats shortstop having a rough inning. You can probably attribute back-to-back errors to the Bats shortstop there. All we care about is that now Ames leads 4-3, and and Bancroft is going to get caught in a rundown as Nelson lines out to second. And even if Bancroft would have been paying ultimate attention, he would have been out. That was just an unfortunate deal. Not every day you see a triple play and a double play in the same game, but this game is moving about as fast as they can move. We're at the 1 hour mark, 40 minutes to go, and we're almost halfway through the fourth. This is Ethan Danielson, E-Money, as we call him. Batting .250 on the year. Takes one low and outside. Ames plays back to back to back today, we think. There's a strike down the middle. Back to back to back, or as my phone calls it, torture. No games tomorrow, though. nor would we want to. High of 51 degrees with an inch of rain coming tomorrow. Danielson, hard hit ball. Fielded by the second baseman. Oh, no way. No way. The umpire on the first baseman pulled his foot off about 3 feet. I mean, that was incredibly obvious how far his foot had been pulled off the bag. Danielson should have been safe, but unfortunately called out. So, such is sports. Sometimes the ball don't lie. We got a little bit lucky with the shortstop making the 2 errors, which allowed 2 runs, and then Danielson does not get the benefit of the doubt on his hit. So Ames leads 4-3. We'll go to the bottom of 4. Nelson back on the mound. Again, normally once you hit 4 innings of pitching, you're done for the weekend. Well, we don't care. There's no games tomorrow. So all good. We'll take a break. Scotty too hotty.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5.
You're really good at hitting the fence and placing
Nothing else.
Great defense. 3, 4, 5.
All right, to the bottom of the 4th we go. Dressler still in left, Dahlberg in center, Erdman in right. The barrel, Finbrell at third, Deerdorf at short. Deerdorf with 4 outs today. Burrell with 2. Nelson with 1, Bancroft with 1.5, and Hibbing with half. Batters 3, 4, 5 for the bats here. There's a ball inside. Now this is for sure. This is for sure one of the boys' classmates, Odin Morkin, at bat. Nelson throws one inside there to him. And Morkin is gonna sky one, and Ethan Danielson's able to get under it for his first recorded out of the day. That makes Nelson happy. So this is batter number 4 for the bats, typically your biggest power hitter.
One out. Let's go. Good job being ready to those strikes.
Good job by Hibbing trying to frame that one. You hear all the parents do the 2025 politically correct, subtle badgering of the umpire, yelling out, "Nice pitch." It's the nice way to do it. Look great, Ian.
Infield down and ready. Ready to move. Let's go. Let's go, Ian.
St. Berger, Joey Franzen, still on the bench. There's a strike.
You ready? You ready?
And there is going to be a foul ball. Again, these balls won't travel far today. It's cold. Doesn't allow the hydrogen atoms in the ball to do much damage. Wind is blowing in from left field. Perfect for Finn Burrell, lefty batter. Oh, there's a wicked curveball from Nelson. That defines the skill of Ian Nelson. 2-2 and comfortable to pitch a strike, a curveball to try to get the batter out. A lot of the boys, they don't like to throw any curveballs until they're ahead in the count. There is a rocket to Dexter Erdman, who does catch the line drive Beautiful hit by the Bats batter, but a better catch by Dexter Erdman.
Good catch, Dexter! Good job, Dad!
Gwen, that's your best friend, right? Yeah, okay. So Erdman records the outfield's first out of the day.
All right, boys, 2 outs.
And Ames leads 4-3, bottom of 4, in a game that's almost for sure going to go 6 innings, maybe even 7. There's a foul ball.
Play one.
So again, you got Deerdorf with 4 outs today. Burrell with 2. Danielson 1. Erdman 1. Nelson 1. Bancroft 1.5. Hibbing with a half. He fielded that throw from Bancroft on the triple play, which really turned the game around. There's a hard hit ball at the pitcher. Bounces off Nelson's glove. Danielson tries to charge in from second, not able to scoop it and get the ball out of the glove fast enough. Good base running there by batter number 5 for Bats. He is aboard.
Good defense, boys.
About 66 minutes into the 100-minute game. There's a strike.
Good job, Colton.
Hibbing will throw down to first base if he feels like the base runner gets too big of a lead.
You got this, Ian. You got this, Ian.
Oh, and a great pickoff move from Nelson. We got a pickle. Hibbing is going to get in from throw it. Good job.
Oh my goodness. Let's do this.
And Hibbing to Burrell gets the pickoff. Nice job, guys. Good job.
Let's go.
Nice job, Colton. All right. Great job. Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. You know, I think they started at 11:10.
Okay.
So I'm going to say like you're 70 minutes in.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Half hour left.
Yep.
11:10.
I don't know. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
I had it about 11:10.
Okay.
So, in fact, we can tell how long we've been recording.
Yeah, I've got that on mine too.
Okay. Have you?
I think I started it after you did. I started it when they did like the meeting and coaches meeting.
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Executing so well.
Yeah.
Did you see his foot rotate toward first base before the throw? Did you catch that?
No. Oh.
Turn your head. He was like squatted down, and then
Like he knew it was going to happen.
What's he doing? And his foot rotated.
I've got
and
an
then
hour
he threw it
3 on mine.
There's this like language.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that would.
That's even later than what.
That's even later. Well, so that would be 11:16 start time. Wow. Okay. We're only 63 minutes into the game. We might get the whole 7 innings today. So.
Come on, Joe. You can, Joe.
All right, here's Joey Franzen as we start the 5th inning. We just checked our watches, about 63 minutes into the game is all. There's a strike. Colton's pretty fun to watch. Yeah. So Franzen down on strikes, and this will bring up St. Berger. These two teams talk about crazy even. I said at the beginning of the, there's a nice hit from Berger, and that's going to punch through for his first hit of the year. You can see the strength that Berger possesses. One of the coaches, Danielson, came up to me before the first week, and he said, boy, if that kid gets a hold of the ball, you better watch out. He is strong as a horse. So he is aboard. This is Elijah Deerdorf. Deerdorf 1 for 2 on the day. Brought in to the game a 500 batting average, 600 on base. 4 runs so far this year. Takes one inside. So since we're at 19 viewers, I can reuse the same statement. These two teams a lot like the Cyclones and the Hawkeyes. Berger is going to steal second easily.
Go be smart, 2-3.
Bats headquartered out of Sports, Iowa in West Des Moines. Has 3 boys on the team who actually go to the Ames Middle School, same school that the majority of the Ames Storm go to. And Deerdorf is going to flare one. That's going to drop. Oh, but Berger's going to go to third, and he's going to be out. So Deerdorf will get credit for the hit, but Berger out on a base running matter. So this will bring up Colton Hibbing, 2 for 2 on the day.
Right across the chest, 10. Here we go, here we go. Oh. Not yours, kiddo. Be loose, be loose.
Deerdorf at first. It'll be interesting to see if coaches try to get him to steal. So we don't have a force out. Nice job by Coach Deerdorf there at first base, yelling at him to get back. Ball low. Deerdorf will steal second base easily. It's his 4th steal of the year. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Hibbing will take a strike there. Deerdorf gonna try to steal third, but Hibbing fouls one off. Let's go, Colt! We're up to 20 viewers now. Thank you very much. Again, Ames Storm plays right away after this game. Should they win either of these games, they'll play a 3rd game at 3 o'clock. Hibbing's going to foul that one off. Good at bat! A hit here would score Deerdorf. If the hit was to the outfield, bats know of the Deerdorf speed. And Ames leads 4-3, top of 5, 2 outs. Deerdorf on second. And Hibbing continuing to battle. Good at bat.
Hey, win the battle here, 10.
And there's a long hit, but it is caught by the center fielder. So Hibbing out on a deep fly ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Take a break.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. It was the right.
He'll be happy he's getting into the outfield, though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I never got it.
That's minute 71. Yeah.
50 game is over at 56.
Okay. So, yeah, 71 in.
In the net box right there.
Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Ames Storm, your visitors. Ames leads 4-3. There's a fly ball to Dahlberg. And Erdman says, I want my second out of the game. So great job by Erdman. 2 outs for him today. 1.5 for Bancroft, 1 for Danielson, 4 for Deerdorf, 2 for Burrell, 1 for Nelson, 1/2 for Hibbing.
Yeah, ball.
Oh, no.
Ian. Good hit. You got this.
So bottom of 5. Ames leads by 1. 28 minutes to go in the game. Be great to get this win. For obvious reasons. Number 1, because it's fun to win. Number 2, the boys' confidence. Number 3 means we get to play our 3rd game at 3 instead of having to wait till 5. Nelson does get the strikeout there. But if you ask the boys, the number 1 reason they want to get the win is to be able to rub it in their school friends' face come next week. There's a strike from Nelson. He is rolling. Good attempt at framing there from Hibbing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of 5. Nelson pitching great today. There's a second strike. Fans it right by him.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Like some people I know.
Both Ian Nelson's parents work at Iowa State. His dad, Scott, calls wife Marna the smartest woman he's ever met. And there is a drooper to second, fielded by Danielson, who gets his second out of the day.
You're out here doing this.
A new pitch.
Hey, everyone out, everyone out.
Let's go, Lucas.
Hey, roll one, let's add to it.
It is not Brett. Shut it.
Ethan and you.
No, I didn't. But definitely wearing it.
I think you said the perfect thing when you said it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's something he would totally.
Well, I wish I would have, known to do that. Like when I played, just put it in between 2.
Yeah, just took one simple Google.
Yeah. Great piece of coaching there from Dahlberg. If you didn't overhear that, he was telling Ian Nelson that he's starting to tip his pitches by what he's doing with his foot based on the pitch he's throwing. And Dahlberg was watching the bats bench. He thinks they're starting to pick up on it. So close game. It's those type of tips that can make or break you. So that's a good sign for the Storm right there. The catcher throwing down didn't even tell anybody he was throwing down. Ames Storm lead 4-3. Okay, now we're throwing down. Storm leads 4-3. It's the top of the 6th. We're in minute 77. New pitcher for the Bats. This is Lucas Dressler. Leads the team in batting average by a mile. This is his 14th at bat of the season. Only twice has he returned to the dugout. And once again, Dressler is in with a dribbler to third that cannot be fielded cleanly. And this brings up the barrel. Finn Burrell hit .592 last year. Just an astonishing feat. Last weekend, 400, but with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Great job by Coach Deerdorf there, yelling at Dressler to get back. A little unusual for that pitcher to try and do a pickoff move right away, but he's lefty. Easier for a lefty pitcher to do pickoff moves. Burrell swing and a miss. Let's go, Finn. I am wearing Finn Burrell's hooded sweatshirt right now. So a piece of me is with him at the plate there. Burrell does foul that one back. Dexter Erdman on deck. Dexter 1 of 2 today with an extra base hit. There's a ball outside that'll result in a stolen base for Dressler. Thanks thanks to the 20 of you tuning in. We're 79 minutes the way through this 100-minute game. We'll play right away after this. There's a ball outside. Not a lightning fast pitcher, which can be good and bad. And Burrell is going to pop that one up. Pitcher is able to retire Burrell, which will bring up Dexter Erdman. Got a nice double last time up. Be great to get an insurance run here if Erdman could poke one in the outfield. And Dressler scored. Nice lead at second base there for Dressler. Yep, sure enough. Good job by the bats. They saw what I saw. Big lead. So they try to hold him accountable. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Dressler back to second, safe. Back to action here at the plate. Erdman, the batter, comes into today hitting .500. There's a swing and a miss. Erdman, a couple of nice catches in right field today. Only outfielder with any outs.
Come on, Dex. Swing hard.
Swing and a miss.
Swing through it, Dex. Let's go, 6.
Erdman down on the strikes. So this will bring up the Landogini. Landon Dahlberg having his best season at the plate so far. Comes into today batting .500.
Oh. Let's go, Landon.
If there was ever a time we could use a poke into the outfield, now would be the time. There's a ball high and outside. Top of the 6th. And Dahlberg is going to squirt one. He's got a chance here. And Dahlberg squirts one down the first base line that only the pitcher could have handled. And Dahlberg, with plenty of wheels, is able to basically outrun the ball as it dribbled down the first base line. Meanwhile, Dressler advances to third. So for the second time today for Bancroft, we have runners on the corners. Dahlberg at first, Dressler at third. Dahlberg's hot hitting season continues as he is now above .500 in the batting average department. And he'll get a stolen base. This is Graydon Bancroft. Graydon again, last year, 13 home runs. He is due to get on track here anytime. Fully capable of putting one in the outfield, which would easily score Dressler and most likely Dahlberg and blow this game wide open. Pretty pivotal spot in the action, top of the 6th. We're in minute 83. I think Nelson can go the distance on the mound. Bancroft checks his swing. Bancroft checks his swing. He'll get another. Let's go, Graydon! So that was called a ball. There's a ball high. So a bases, full count here. 2 outs, top of the 6th, runners on second and third. Ames clinging to a 1-run lead. And Bancroft is going to go foul ball, and it is not retrievable.
Win the battle here, G.
So we'll do it again. Top of 6, Ames leads by 1. Full count, 2 outs, runners on second and third. If anybody can put it in the outfield, it's Bancroft. And if he does, you'll see 2 scores come in for the Ames Storm. There's a ball outside. Bancroft will walk. You could tell he wanted to hit that one. That's a good sign. So here is Ian Nelson. I might have said Ethan Danielson on deck. They do look a lot alike. But Ian Nelson, the interesting situation here. Nelson, the pitcher, you know, would love to get a hit so that he didn't have as much pressure on the mound. My Little League baseball coach used to say to the pitcher who was at bat, help your own cause. Gotta say, good job by the bats, not a lot of passed balls. And Nelson is going to pop one up, and the shortstop is able to collect it. So despite bases loaded, Ames cannot capitalize, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, still clinging to that 1-run lead, 4-3. We need to get 6 outs. In what is online to be the very, 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 very rare 7-inning game. Oh. We're gonna get 7 in. We would be better.
We're up by 1, right?
Yeah, but we got 14 minutes to go, and
oh well, then yeah,
they
better
bat
get
for more
7.
than 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go, bottom of the 6th. Again, this game likely to go 14 minutes, Coach. Good throw, good throw.
Thank you, appreciate it.
They still got 14 minutes left,
Thanks.
officially.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Dressler in left still, Dahlbergen center still, Erdman with his 2 outs in right still, Burrell with his 2 outs at third, Deerdorf with 4, Danielson with 2, Bancroft 1.5, Nelson 2 strikeouts today, and Hibbing. Actually, I think what we did was we said there's a strike from Nelson. Burrell has 2.5 outs because he was part of that rundown. Hibbing got a half on that, so Hibbing's got a 1.0 outs. It's interesting, Hibbing, new to the catching scene, gets the ball back to the pitcher about a second faster than we're used to seeing, and as such, maybe not a coincidence, we're going to get to a 7th inning here. Ball outside. You got to start to wonder if, you know, Nelson's arm is wearing down. This is quite the feat for anybody, no matter what age, to pitch 6 innings. Fly ball. 2 strikes, 3 balls, full count here on the batter. Love to get this batter out for obvious reasons, the first of which is to get Ian closer to the finish line. And there's going to be...
Hey, left side of the infield, you ready?
There's going to be a foul ball. Good gamesmanship there from Coach Deerdorf, telling the fielders that batter's clearly behind. Nelson pitching so hard that the batter can't catch up, and thus he's fouling them. Third straight foul ball. This is what's called quality at bat. Anytime you can get the pitcher to work this much. Burrell says don't lose him now. Unfortunately, he does. So an 8-pitch walk to start the bottom of the 6th. It's a bit of a worst case. Scenario. So Hibbing at catcher, gonna for sure try and throw him out if runner tries to go. That was a great at bat though for that young man from the bats. 8 pitches.
Yeah. Why doesn't Colton give Ian a target? Watch, his glove is on the ground. He doesn't give him a target. Is it supposed to be like?
Go defense.
I don't know.
Look, watch him. He's moving his glove all around when Ian's pitching.
Go on. Down! Thank you. Yep.
1. So the runner does advance to second there.
It's out.
We have 9 minutes in the game. Almost impossible here for Ames to win and avoid having to play a 7th inning. There's a slow dribbler deep in the pocket, and the coaches were yelling out at Deerdorf 3-3-3 because the runner from second was advancing, and Deerdorf, realizing that ball was so deep in the pocket, decided to hold it. So this is interesting. Dahlberg calling a timeout. This does cut into the 9 minutes. We're now at 8 minutes until a new inning. But I don't think Dahlberg is calling this timeout to stall. I think he's talking about strategy, what we want to do here if we want to try and, if the bats do a double steal or the runner on first tries to advance to second. I think the talk here is probably how to try to get the runner at third out. Again, Ames leads 4-3, bottom of 6. 8 minutes to go here.
Here we go.
We need to either get this guy at third out or
You're still holding him.
or get out of the inning in less than 8 minutes, so we have a chance in the 7th. So there's a runner goes. Hibbing is going to... Oh, nice throw, Colton!
Good job, Colton. That's exactly right. Good job.
Hibbing's throw down to third is so on point that it hits the base runner in the helmet.
Hey, infield up! Infield up!
So runners now on second and third, nobody out, bottom of 6. And there's going to be a dribbler to Bancroft. Bancroft decides to throw home. He's a little bit late. And the run will score to tie the game 4-4. Danielson did a good job of covering first. Could have got that runner out. So now we're in a bit of a different pickle here. 6 minutes to go. Nobody out. So now our situation right now is such that we need to get out of this inning in 6 minutes so we have a chance to bat and reclaim the lead. Nelson does a great job not worrying about the base runners. So Colton calls out the special play. It has to do with strategy with runners on the corner, and boy, these bats, they just foul everything off. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Score tied 4-4, ironically. Rewind to July 2024. State tournament, silver bracket. Final four matchup between these two teams, and the Ames Storm won 5-4 in extra innings. It's about to be 5-4 going the other way. Unless Ames can work up some magic. And that'll help. Nelson with his third strikeout of the day. Now the double play is in play. A double play would end the inning. This batter here from 3 T's.
Great, hold him on. Great, hold him on.
Daniel Zener, this is one of their classmates. So 4-4, 1 out, runners on the corner for the bats. Ames Storm's already turned to triple play today. And there is gonna be a beautiful hit by Daniel Zener. Fielded cleanly and quickly by Erdman, who would have had a play at second but wasn't thinking that way. You know, I'm not terribly disappointed to see that happen. Good job by by Coach Dahlberg reminding Nelson, you know, now we gotta go. Now we gotta hurry because we need 2 outs in 4 minutes. And that is a rocket, which will get over Erdman's head. It'll one bounce to the fence. The runner from second will score. And the bats extend their lead to 6-4. That was a heck of a hit.
One more batter.
Nelson's had a great day in the mound, 6 innings. And, you know, as is the case a lot in baseball, sometimes the longer you pitch, the easier it becomes for the other batters to solve the Rubik's Cube. And as the game has been bust wide open, they'll swap out Nelson here for Franzen. Great job today by Ian. Good job, Ian. Ames is gonna lose this one, but highlight of the day, of course, the triple play to end the second inning. Ames can get 2 outs in 2 minutes, we'll probably play a 7th, otherwise it'll be game over. Upon the conclusion of the game, we're going to power down quickly and hook up chargers for the game that is immediately to follow. Thanks to the 20 of you tuning in, Ames down 8-4 here, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. A couple of evenly matched teams. Joey Franzen on the mound. Joey pitching in tennis shoes, as these players are not allowed to wear their metal cleats on the mound. And a beautiful pitch from Franzen. As we say, Joey fans him.
What's up, guys?
And Franzen comes right in and gets a backwards K. So this is a little bit interesting. The batter, if you can see that batter from the bats team walking up to the plate, he is taking his sweet time. I don't know that it matters a whole lot. I think we're already at 100 minutes. But never know. And he's going to poke it through anyway, and the runner from second. We'll have a play at the plate here. And Hibbing guns down the runner, so this will be interesting.
Good throw, Colton. Way to go.
Last inning, let's go, last inning.
Did they bat first?
So, despite the fact I think we're at 101 minutes, I just don't even know. Okay, yep, there we go. They called the time. They called time. They called game. Yep. Okay, so Ames gets the loss. 9-4. Okay, we'll see you for game 2 here in a bit.